Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button. Most importantly, also turn on the post notification bell. That way you'll be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Liberian lawmaker and Ecowas parliamentarian Honorable Moma Bridge Mensa has raised concerns over the ongoing battle between Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan and Senate President Godswill Akpabio. Akpoti-Uduaghan was suspended for 6 months and faces criminal persecution. Bridges Mensa emphasized that the case is not just a personal struggle, but touches on the dignity, freedom, and political space of all women in West Africa. She made a call at the ongoing first ordinary session of ECOWAS parliamentarians in Abuja. What happens to one woman in public service should matter to us all. Honorable Natasha's case is about every woman's right to speak, to lead, and to serve without fear or intimidation, Honorable Bridge Mensa stated during one of the plenary sessions. Senator Natasha, as one of the members of the Nigerian delegations at the ECOWAS Parliament, couldn't participate in the session due to a 6-month suspension, and the Liberian woman felt it was time for them to speak out and fight for her. Let's have your thoughts on the opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment says, "No amount of freedom of speech calls for freedom of making false accusations and denting the image of others. Women's rights never included lying to attract sympathy. Let Natasha tell Nigerians how Akpabio intends to kill her, and let her alone prove with evidence how Akpabio harvested little marine organs." Sonny Umbadiwe says, "Madam Parliamentarian, Nigeria will not interfere in the affairs of your country, I promise you." Victory Man says, "A simple apology from Natasha would have solved this problem, but she chose a very long and tedious way just because of her pomposity. By the way, why can't her husband advise her to simply apologize instead of going here and there to seek for help?" Sivano says, "Na her handwork. She don't go bribe ECOWAS to speak for her instead of apologizing to the Senate." Emmanuel Wala says, "This is truly a shame to Nigerians and indeed Africa. The caliber of leaders we have is very, very embarrassing, and worse still, they don't care. They have no conscience at all." Olawale Ayodeji says, it's because you don't know what women are facing, this person meant, with some stupid men. It's either you cooperate with wicked males, boss, or messed up. Women are dying in silence in both government and private establishments. Some of them that are rotten already see it as part of the system, using their bodies to get what they want. I've witnessed this severally. So as you are blaming Senator Natasha for being rude, blame also your fellow men who can do anything because of sex." Lastly, from Terry, he says, "I blame you, but I believe you have eaten, and get ready, because this useless talk of yours can't be sustained. Nonsense, Figo woman." Wow. Anyway, in a related news, court has fixed date for Akpoti-Uduaghan's arraignment. The Federal High Court in Abuja has fixed the 3rd of June for the arraignment of a suspended Kogi Central Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan over criminal defamation charges filed against her by the federal government. The arraignment notice, referenced as suit number CR 29725, as signed by Court Registrar Iradi Dada, schedules the proceedings in response to allegations that Mrs. Akpoti-Uduaghan made defamatory statements implicating the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, and former Kogi Governor, Yahaya Bello, in an alleged assassination plot. The Department of Public Prosecutions of the Federation, DPPF, under the Federal Ministry of Justice, filed the charges on 16th of May. According to the court filings, the suspended senator is being prosecuted under Section 391 of the Penal Code Law, Cap. 89, Laws of the Federation 1990. The section criminalizes any imputation made with intent or with reason to believe that it could damage another person's reputation. MB Abubakar, director of the DPPF, who signed the charge sheet, said Mrs. Akpoti-Uduaghan made the assassination claim knowingly and was aware that a statement could negatively impact the reputations of Akpabio and Bello. The charges were as a result of the interview granted by Mrs. Akpoti-Uduaghan on Channels Television's Politics Today on the 3rd of April. During the broadcast, the suspended senator claimed that her life was in danger because of a withdrawal of her security details as contained in the conditions attached to her suspension from the Senate. She accused Akpabio and Bello of conspiring to assassinate her. I am glad you did admit that I am a lawyer, and even if I am not a lawyer, I am a sane individual and I do stand by what I say in respect to the meeting or discussion Akpabio had with Yahaya Bello that night to eliminate me. Just ask the Senate President why he withdrew my security, if not to make me vulnerable to attacks. Mind you, of all the senators, about 109, we all have different stories. I have been a high-profile, vulnerable individual because of the nature of politics I have had. I have experienced, since the year 2018, very violent and dangerous, and I always have my security. So stripping me of my security because I am suspended illegally, actually, it just positioned me before attacks. She was quoted as saying in the excerpts of her interview, reproduced in the charges filed against her. The TV appearance was not the first instance in which she would accuse Akpabio and Bello of plotting to assassinate her. Earlier, at an homecoming gathering on the 1st of April, Mrs. Akpoti-Uduaghan, pardon me guys, had also accused Mr. Akpabio and Mr. Bello of plotting to have her assassinated. She claimed that the alleged plot was due to an unsuccessful attempt to initiate a recall from the Senate. On the 13th of March at 10 p.m., mind you, 2 days before that, Akpabio had called Governor Ododo on the phone to commence my recall, but Ododo told him it would be impossible. Ododo told Akpabio that the recall would be impossible because the masses are with me. But Akpabio was not satisfied, so he called Yahaya Bello. I was informed of everything. The meeting was on two folds. They told him to commence my recall and that he was going to fund it. The second thing he said was that he should try and kill me. I didn't make this public, but I have written to the IG of police. Akpabio told Yahaya Bello that he should make sure that killing me does not happen in Abuja, that it should happen here, so that it would look as if it was the people that killed me here. The embattled senator alleged. Akpabio and Bello have since denied the allegations. They have each filed petitions with the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, calling for a thorough investigation into the allegation. You all, let's have your thoughts and your opinions in the comments section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.